I'd start a graduation speech with a personal story from which I draw a broader lesson. That's the story of my internship at Inquilinos por Acción, or IBA. IBA is a nonprofit that runs the predominantly Puerto Rican affordable housing community of Villa Victoria in South Boston. I arrived at IBA on the first day of my internship with ambitious plans to make some important but unidentified contribution to the organization. I didn't even know what my job was yet. So I was disappointed to discover that my primary role would be helping out with the elderly community's weekly bingo game. And not only that, I wouldn't be calling the bingo numbers, but I would be writing them down after the fact, because the chief bingo organizer quickly decided that even though I just returned from a semester in Madrid, I hardly spoke any Spanish. I was further disappointed to discover that I wasn't nearly as well received as I thought I would be. There I was, busy college student, taking my Friday afternoons to help out. But the residents I interacted with greeted me with a certain wariness. They were used to seeing the faces of volunteers come and go, and to them, I was just another college student rounding out my resume. It took me a little time to realize that the best thing I could do was show up consistently, diligently write down the bingo numbers, be respectfully quiet, and help out wherever else I could. Slowly, the residents warmed up to me. The culmination of my 4-month internship was that on my very last day, I got to call the numbers for a single round of bingo. So, did I ultimately make a major contribution to IBA's work? No, but when it came to writing a report at the end of the semester, I knew that having established a presence in the community meant that I could ask IBA administrators and Villa Victoria residents for their time. I also knew to apply my academic studies in economics and the observations that I had made to ask good questions, and my coursework at Tufts helped me better understand the answers I received. In a graduation speech, I would contrast my experience at IBA with my experience at Tufts. I'd use specific examples to show how I was unused to a workplace that asked a limited role of me because a Tufts education asks of us students so much. It asks us constantly to seek out challenges and to maximize our limited time in whatever we pursue. So the lesson I ultimately took from IBA was not only to temper my self-confidence, but to combine my academic knowledge and the analytical skills I've learned to better understand my surroundings. I think this lesson is valuable as we prepare to enter a real world that presents us with plenty of major problems to solve. Our experiences at Tufts have given us lots of reasons to be confident that we can make important contributions to progress on issues like climate change, immigration, wealth inequality, partisan policymaking, and so on. However, the danger is being blinded by our own self-assurance. As we prepare to embark on the next stage of our lives, I would like to deliver a message about balancing a healthy amount of humility with a readiness to apply the academic skills and the knowledge we've gained in the past 4 years to understanding the intricacies of the world we find ourselves in.